Hey everyone, welcome back to what's probably going to turn out to be a very short episode of Psychonauts, because we're almost done with Waterloo World. We've defeated Napoleon's entire army and lowered the drawbridge to the stronghold, so now all we've got to do is recruit a knight who can storm it. Now at this point, the knight is asking for some fancy French cuisine. And there's one part of the game board that I haven't bothered to explore yet, where we'll find exactly that. This is some kind of apple orchard that happens to be infested with snails and big sensors. I don't feel like fighting big sensors. I'll let the big sensors fight the big sensors, if I can ever target them properly. Yeah, confusion in this game, sort of like, well, a lot of RPGs and other games that include a confusion status, makes the enemies attack each other. And although I'm almost out of health, that's made pretty short work of them. So now I just gotta run around this field and catch all 10 of the snails. I think using levitation makes it pretty easy to catch them, but there is an easier way, if you get tired of running after them. We could just pull them in from afar with telekinesis. And I'm sure all those people who complained about the heartbeat noise for low health really appreciate it. Let's see, there's 2 more of these guys, and they usually like to hang out by the building over here.
Okay, snails, it's time to serve the cause.
So be it! If it is truly a time of war, then we are ready. We can no longer pull our heads into our shells and hide. We are, after all, armored warriors, and this is our land too. We may not be fast, but we always march upon the glittering path of righteousness, for we created ourselves from our hearts. Lead us onward, and let us eat holes in the leaves of Napoleon's garden.
Wow. Right on. Yes.
They have no idea what their role in this conflict is, poor guys. So we need to get back to the macro size on the board, but before I do that, there's one more thing hiding out here that I definitely want to find. I know I said I wouldn't go out of my way to look for figments, but this one's kinda neat. And it's somewhere at the edge of the board, but I can't remember exactly where. Just that it's out at a corner somewhere, hiding under a tree. So I spent a long time trying to find it. Grabbing a couple of the things along the way, of course. And I have no idea why I'm not seeing it. I've gone all the way around the board at this point, all 4 corners, and no sign of the darn thing. This is what makes figment collecting a nightmare for a lot of people. Even when I know it's out here, I still miss it, and if I didn't know what I was looking for and where it was, I'd miss it. Seems to be some sort of fairy. I really have no idea what that's supposed to represent. You know, most of the figments are at least things that make sense to be hanging out in that area. What's a fairy doing in a war zone? Well, your theories are as good as mine. Let's see if I can actually find some health in any of these things. That's a bit better. And I'll grab the figments while I'm here, because why not? And where the heck are those snails? There they are.
You guys ready?
Yes! We're ready to fight for the fatherland, to fight nobly on the field of battle. Our shells are tough, and soon we will cover the enemy with our silvery trails.
Okay. Just remember there are many different ways to serve your fatherland.
And there are a couple of powers I should probably be using on these guys. It doesn't seem like we get cooked escargot out of this. And no interesting reaction to confusion. Although, that does remind me, I've been forgetting to use clairvoyance throughout this level. I should probably do that. Thing is, the snails see me as some kind of general figure. The carpenter sees me as a general. Pretty sure most of the soldiers will see me as a general, too. So, not a whole lot of variety going on there. Anyway, we need to move these guys next to the knight's house, which is way back there.
Charge!
Delicious! I haven't had escargot like that since the Duchess's birthday. But even those were not so full of spirit. I am truly inspired. Come, let us storm Napoleon's stronghold and win this game for Fred Bonaparte. But do hurry. I believe I may be hungry again soon.
And I think about all there is left to do is mess around with this piece the same way as we do with every other character we meet. And then go win the game.
All right, let's take Napoleon's stronghold and win the game.
Game?
War! Woo!
Yes. The stronghold's wall is thick, but I shall crack it open like a shell. And I will rip that shell off and saute it in butter and eat it and gorge to my heart's delight.
Concentrate. Wartime.
Right. Well, just move me over there and take that snail.
Stronghold.
Stronghold!
Hey, can you give me a little hint here?
Ha! No help from me. You have fought well, but you will never get that drawbridge down, so your knight will never be able to storm my stronghold. No! I wish my own descendants had your fighting instinct.
Yeah, he sees me as a piece in the game. Alright, I can see it. And the knight sees me as a waiter, of course. Well, I did bring him food, and that's pretty much my only role as far as he's concerned. So I think that's just about everything I can do here. Let's win the game.
Your walls are no thicker than the crust of a creme brulee. Behold the mighty tapping of my spoon. Ah!
What? What is this? Fred! Did you do this?
Huh? What?
I can't believe it! You are a Bonaparte! There is some Napoleon in your veins after all!
Well, maybe.
Finally, I can resign myself back to my glorious history. The future is yours, Fred Bonaparte. You are indeed a true warrior. Go forth and fight all your battles with the same determination you showed here, and your life will be an endless parade of victories, like mine.
Yes, well, except for that last one. The one in Waterloo.
I was sick that day. Very bad stomach cramp, let me tell you. That's why I've always got my hand tucked in here, you know? You'll find out when you're older. It's hereditary. Is he really gone? Hello? Hello? Anyone else in here? Ha! We did it, Raz! I'm all me again. One person, not French. Get me out of this dang jacket so I can go strangle me an orderly.
Hey, good thinking, Fred. That sure would save me a lot of work.
Yep. Right after I take a nap.
Yes, what? Nap?
War is hell, Rasputin, and I'm sleepy. I'll take care of Crispin for you, just as soon as
Oh, man.
So we've got our complete Dr. Loboto disguise. Although I don't really know how that helped Fred overcome his fear of losing or whatever the issue was, since we did most of the work and all he did was see that we were winning and show some determination. But it works. There he is. Trying to figure out where the heck he had gotten to.
Hey, Fred. What? No.
Yeah, we can't really do anything to him while he's asleep. Granted, we've got the entire disguise, so we don't really need him to wake up. But before I move on with the game, there's one more thing I want to do.
Huh?
I need to regroup back at HQ.
Affirmative. Prepare for extraction.
See, I'm almost at rank 90, and I want to get there while I can still hit it without going to 95. And I picked up a lot of cobwebs in these 3 mines. So I finally get the power that would have helped a lot in that level. Psychic regeneration. My health just randomly regenerates. And of course, infinite ammo is also helpful, but it also removes all the ammo upgrades from the game, and there are still a couple that I need to get. So I'm not going to 95 until that happens.
Now don't go pulling that out when I'm physically nearby, or I'm telling you I'm gonna eat it. Now don't go pulling that out when I'm...
Agent Cruller,
What is the current situation?
I'm ready to go back into the field.
Okay, let's see if I remember exactly where you were.
So that's everything that I need to do before getting on the elevator. Let's just get this over with.
Greetings, Dr. Loboto. One moment. If you're Dr. Loboto, what happened to your face? Where's your strappy jacket? Did you have a human hand reattached to your arm? Or you inmates are getting ever more clever, but you still can't fool old Crispin Whitehead. I'm an orderly, you know. I am not an imposter. Good day.
Well, we know now that that's not quite true. But let's see if we can fix those aspects of myself. There's Dr. Loboto's face. And here's his hook. And finally, we've got a jacket with straps on it. Now let's see how we look to Crispin.
Greetings, Dr. Loboto. Good to see your face. I see you're wearing your favorite jacket. If I may say so, your claw is looking especially menacing today. Up to the secret laboratory, then, is it? Taking her up yourself this time, eh, Doctor? Less work for me.
Inmate Whitehead.
Chief Orderly Bonaparte. You're...
Armed.
Well, here I am. Up in the tower of an abandoned insane asylum. Wearing a straitjacket. Talking to myself. Okay, enough with the disguise. The things I do for Lily's brain. Well, if I'm gonna get to the top of this thing, I'd better start hiking.
Well, that is indeed what we need to do, and this is probably the worst stretch of the game overall. I know people will mention other parts and different levels in the game, but this isn't even a level. I'll be talking more about why I don't like it as we go along, because it's a long way up and there's nothing else to talk about at all. If you're gonna skip one video of the LP, you might as well make it the next one. But if you decide to stick around, I'll see you next time.